Follow along as I read to you continents change position over time. Continents joined together and split apart. The idea that our Earth's surface might be moving is not new. As far back as the 1500s, when map makers started including North and South America in their world maps, they noticed something curious. The western coast of Africa and the eastern coast of South America seemed to fit together like pieces in a puzzle. Were these continents joined at one time? In the late 1800s, a German scientist, Alfred Wegener, began studying this question. In 1912, he proposed a hypothesis known as continental drift. According to Wegener's hypothesis, Earth's continents were once joined in a single landmass and gradually moved or drifted apart. For many years, people did not accept Wegener's ideas. Not until the mid 1900s did scientists find new evidence that made them consider continental drift more seriously. Evidence for continental drift. Wegener gathered evidence for his hypothesis from fossils, from studies of ancient climate, and from the geology of continents. Fossils. Wegener learned that fossils of ancient reptile Mesosaurus had been discovered in the South America and Western Africa. This small reptile lived about 270 million years ago. Its fossils were not found anywhere else in the world. Wegener said this fact could easily be explained if South America and Africa were once joined, as shown in the map below. Climate. Evidence of climate change also supported Wegener's hypothesis. For example, Greenland today lies near the Arctic Circle and is mostly covered in ice, yet fossils of tropical plants can be found on its shores. In contrast, South Africa today has a warm climate, yet its rocks were deeply scratched by ice sheets that once covered the area. Wegener suggested that these continents had moved, carrying their fossils and rocks with them. Greenland, for example, had once been near the equator and had slowly moved to the Arctic Circle. South Africa, once closer to the South Pole, had moved slowly north to the warmer region. Wegener's best evidence for continental drift came from the kinds of rocks that make up continents. He showed the type of rock found in Brazil matched the rock found in Western Africa.
I dismiss the students. Everyone have a good evening.
Also, limestone layers in the Appalachian Mountains of North America were exactly like the limestone in Scotland's Highlands.